Hello again. Heading down this way today, but not going down the seawall. Just having a nice little walk along the seafront, then cut back through town for a couple of bits and pieces Mum wants me to get that I don't get every sort of other day. Lovely. And wind blocker off today, I'm pleased to say. So that'd be nice. Maybe you'll hear some birds and stuff that we would miss otherwise. Just missed that one, pulling into Teignmouth station. But oh look, he's made a friend in the station. We'll wait for that to pull out. Lovely. Here he comes. Well worth the wait. And there he goes, on his way to Dawlish. Going to go straight into a then and now. I'm going to date this pre-1975 because in 1975 the ballroom at the end of the pier was knocked down, and in the picture you're about to see it's there. And we're also going to see that building there back when the top level wasn't built. Look down on it. So we've got the upper deck of what was the observation deck, which was a story lower than it is now, and we got the pier and the old life coast watch place in the distance. Here we go, and that is another pic from John, so thank you very much, John. Lovely. Got another one you sent me halfway along the seafront, which we'll do when we get there. Well, as I'm up here, might as well just take a peep off the observation deck. Why not? Five times zoom. And a relatively busy wall and beach heading up towards Spray Point. Like I say, we're not going there today, sorry Rufus, save that for another time. So how is Mum? Well, her vision itself is not a great deal better. Her eye is not quite as red and inflamed as it was. The drops seem to be doing what they're supposed to do and bringing down the inflammation, etc. So that's good. She says that she can't see any better than before. I said, well, at least you can't see any worse. And so, well, she's not happy really about it, but I said she's got to give it a bit more time. Had to cancel the newspapers yesterday because she said she can't read them anymore, even with a big magnifying glass. But it's still early days. I've said, you know, look, you're 88, you've had major surgery on your eye, it's not going to heal overnight, and we got that checkup next week, so we'll worry about it then. Now this is one of these silly instances where I try to show you something that isn't there, but what I'm trying to get at is this. For a while, docked out there at sea on the horizon, for the last few days or so, been a big square cargo ship, and haven't really filmed it per se. I haven't sort of made a feature of it, but it's been in the background, and it's gone now, of course. But this is some pictures of it from the pilot boat as they took it away. Or has it left? So that's what was parked out there. Fascinating to think how large it is. And that was there on the horizon for the last few days, but of course now I come down to take a photo of it, video of it, and show you it. Of course it's gone, isn't it? Just my luck. Never mind. And onto the seafront. Relatively busy. Not too bad. Note the ice cream cone upside down. It sells the ice creams and the coffees, because that's going to come into it later, if you're not that familiar with the area. And I've just dropped the wind blocker back on, as it is a little bit more breezy here on the seafront than it was as I was walking down. Better safe than sorry. There's a sauna in full effect. All the boxes there for people to put their kit in outside. Keep it safe while you're in the sauna. Lovely. Now this little area here, just this little square bit, used to be the Sunken garden, which had a little wishing well in the middle. I've shown photos of it before. I'm going to try and line up one that John sent me. So this would have been taken from round about here, and I want you to notice in the distance there is the ice cream cone. Here we are. That's the Sunken garden. And so I date that late 90s, early 2000s, simply because you've got the ice cream cone in the distance. Fascinating. Thanks for that, John. Much appreciated. That's the trolley, is all remains of our robotic bird that never did anything or went anywhere or worked even. Just carry on up along the seafront as far as the lighthouse, see if there's anything interesting going on before I head back down through the town and then up home for Mum. There's our war memorial outside of Venus, and of course the space where the missing tables will return to in the spring after being refurbished. Lovely. There we go, that was the length of the seafront today. Not going to walk all the way up to the end of the point. Save that for another day when I go down around the point in the back beach. As I say, shorter journeys really, not necessarily shorter videos. I still keep the camera rolling, but not quite going so far on each trip at the moment. And like I say, once Mum's a bit better, I'll be back to going further afield. I'll be over to Shoulden. I'll be going all different places when I go out of a day. I'll be doing Dawlish more. And Andy and I will start up with our taste of videos again, where we go even further afield. So that'll be fun. Twit, twoo. Looks like the dinosaur that's asleep has been moved, but a little bit of his tail is there. The reason I'm not zooming in close on it is because there's a little child right in the shot. So I'll just leave that, but take my word for it. But it looks like the bulk of the body of the yellow dinosaur that's lying down has indeed been moved. Excellent. Progress. Still not working. All the front of the cinema, as was, all closed up now after they stopped the coffee bar that they were doing in the front there. I remember when that was a little takeaway there. Went in there and there was on the window, it was like a hatch. You could get your takeaway from there. They did lovely chips, they did. So I remember them. Really, really nice chips. In like a grease-proof bag. You got a great big bag of these chips. Did enjoy those. Alright, so 3 items to try and collect. Item number 1 is some ham from the co-op, both for my mother to enjoy a ham sandwich with, and also for her to give to the dog that will be around tomorrow on Sunday, because he loves his ham, the little chihuahua. There we go, down here to the co-op for the ham. Ham acquired. Right, next stop is the wee shop in the main street, where she wants me to get her some bread rolls. I think she's on about doing something with eggs later on, but I've told her not to do anything till I'm back, or try to do anything, because I must supervise. But she wants some bread rolls anyway, so that's object number 2 to acquire. Here we are, wee shop bakery up ahead. Let's see if we can get her these bread rolls. There we go, got her bread rolls. They've gone up 5p since last time I went in there. Nightmare. And now the final trip is to So Sweet, the new American sweet shop, for some specialist stuff that my grandson has seen on YouTube. And of course his autism has kicked in and he's asking for it, and they might have it in there. There we go, tackies, whatever these are. Apparently they're on YouTube and he's obsessed with them. So I'm sure he'll enjoy them. Or I'll eat them. A couple of local seagulls there, hanging out, taking in the view of the relatively quiet triangle. And with all 3 items successfully acquired, I shall begin to make my way up home to see Mum. There we go, another little successful attempt at getting out of the house for some fresh air. Comes to a close, quite successful, did what I needed to do, and 2 lovely pictures from John. I enjoyed that, I hope you did, and I hope you join me again tomorrow. Same time, same place. Hopefully I'm going to do a little bit more adventurous tomorrow, if it's not raining. Right, lovely, take care, bye.